Hi guys, this video I'm going to talk about I'm basically leaving my job. And I'm leaving my job because it is just messed up. Because the way they run things from other jobs that I've worked at is something that I'm not used to. So basically, you get hired and you don't give your availability. So basically, whatever shift they have, they give it to you. So that means that they're control of you and you're not in control. So it's like now they give you like a seniority list, which is like a badge of how long that you worked there for. So basically, if you work there for 5 years or more, you're in the top of the list and you have priority. Now, if you just got hired, that means that you have no seniority. You're in the bottom of the list. So now there's shifts available that you can pick from to where you can work. It's 8 hours, it's 40 hours a week. So me, I got the worst shift and I can't do it. It's a 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. It's basically a graveyard shift. So I can't do that shift. Like, it's gonna be too late. I'll be too tired, and the commute back home is going to be non-existent. So therefore, I have to quit my job. Now, I'm quitting this job without a backup plan. I don't have another job lined up, so I'll just be creating content. This is going to be my job. I'm literally gonna just press record with my iPhone and my mic that I have, the Rode mic, and I'm just gonna talk about how I feel on a day to day basis until something happens, whether I get a new job or whether content creation works out for me. And I truly want content creation to work out for me because I want to be able to own my time. Because one thing I learned from the job that I just had, you don't own your time at all. And they don't care whether you can come to work or not. They're just gonna fire you and they'll let another person take your spot within days, and then they'll give them the specialty that you never got. So to me, I feel as if I want to own my time and I don't want to make crazy amounts of money on social media. I be seeing people making 5K a month, 10K a month. They glorify that stuff. Oh, I'm making 10K, 20K a month. Let me show it off to the people that don't even make this much at all at their job or on YouTube. They want to show it off. They want to boast. But they forgot where it came from. It came from God. God was the one who gave you that opportunity to be able to make that much money. You know, you could have been uploading videos without getting any views. So therefore, be grateful for all the views that you have on your channel, because there's going to be months where you make a lot of money, there's going to be months where you make no money, so you have to be in preparation. And I was not prepared for this moment, but now going forward I will be prepared. And the reason why God takes stuff from us is because we have to be prepared for the bigger picture. You know, just like when you're in school and your graduation photos coming up, you have your suit on, you have like a nice haircut, you're all groomed correctly. It's the same way with God. You have to be in preparation. So anytime anything down, any negative thing that happens to you, you have to take it with consideration that the better side is coming. It is okay right now that you are going through something, but don't dwell in it for too long. I understand why people say they can't complain in life, because the moment that you complain, it makes it even worse. So therefore, you could just take it with a grain of salt and say, hey, I could be in a worse situation than I am in. And this is how I combat me being in a negative situation. I look at where I'm at and say, I still have a roof over my head. I still have food on the table. I still have my legs, my arms, my head still, my hands, everything is still attached to my body. I can walk, I can see. I'm grateful for all the stuff that I still have, even though I've lost something temporarily, because nothing is a permanent loss. So, but now that my job is not in the way of me chasing my dreams, I have more free time to chase my dreams now, because I can now project how I feel on a day to day basis, and never get too comfortable at a job. It does not matter if you've been there for 6 months, 5 months. That's what I've learned. Never be too comfortable. Because the moment that you are comfortable, you think that you'll never get fired. You'll think that you'll never, have to put in your 2 weeks because they change your schedule. Because guess what? They are in control of you. So never get too comfortable at a 9 to 5 job. Like, give yourself a time frame. Like, let's say you get hired, figure out who is the top manager and figure out how they got there and decide whether it's worth it for you to do exactly what he did or even better so that you can be in a higher position, because there's no point in working a dead end job if you're not going to be either a supervisor or someone higher than that, because you always have to level up in the company or else you're just going to get paid minimum wage and you're going to be waiting for a raise and they're not going to give it to you because they do not care. They're in the game to make money. So therefore, you have to work harder than you are getting paid so that you can show something. And I hate being at a job where it's like, oh, you're working too hard. Don't work too hard because there are other people that don't work at all. And there are jobs like that. And it's rough because you want to put your best foot forward. You don't want to stay down. But if you see that a job is not going to give you opportunity for growth, leave. I understand it's hard. You got to pay your bills. You got to save money. You got to do things, take care of things. But the more you stay stuck at a job that does all it does is just pays your bills, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble, especially you don't have savings account, because that job is going to tell you, hey, this is the schedule I'm going to give you. Either you have to do it or you're going to have to leave. And they're not going to care. They're just going to shrug their shoulders. They're not going to care, and then you're going to be the one without a job, without a paycheck, without paying bills. And all you wanted to be was just a coworker. Nah, you have to be bigger than what you are currently. And this is why you need to grow. You need to expand your horizons in life. If you don't expand your horizons in life, you will be stuck doing the same thing over and over again. And then you wonder why your paycheck never grows. You wonder why your bank account never grows. It's because you're doing the same thing. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So, in order to get better, bigger results, you have to do bigger efforts and keep on working hard. You know, there's a reason why people 99.9% of businesses fail within the first year is because they quit because of how hard it is, because they didn't think that it was going to be hard. But no, it's always going to be hard. But you just have to think like, I'm going to work hard and I'm not going to quit on myself. And that's it. I see the reward and it's a marathon. And I have to keep on, racing until I get there. You're not going to get there overnight, but you have to keep on pushing right now. And where am I going with this? I'm saying to you that if you know you're going to be selling your time, at least have a dream on the side to chase, because once a job drops you, there's nothing that they could do. There's nothing that you can do but just get another job. And then if you get another job is going to drop you again. I've had 22 jobs within my whole years of working. It's not that I'm a bad employee. It's just that jobs don't suit me. As in, I could be working hard, but if I feel like my money's not equaling the hard work that I put, then I start to lay back. I start to slack off. And guess what? The manager notices, and then boom, they either cut my hours or the company decides to just change shifts. They push you out instead of firing you because it makes them look bad. But even if they do fire you, it doesn't matter to them, because as long as they want you out, they want you out. But I feel like you need to have a backup plan, whether it's your dreams, whether it's your savings, or whether it's just getting another job. Don't just work a job just to stay at that job and just stay comfortable, because yeah, you pay your bills, but when they fire you, they let you go, you're gonna be sick. Like, hey, it is hard in this job market right now. There's gonna be jobs that are either hiring for $16 an hour below minimum wage, or minimum high wage, and it's just like I don't want to just rush into a new job right now because I want to just sit back and relax, recoup my energy, and just create content. That's all I want to do because I know content creation makes way more money than working a job. But it's almost like a lottery system. The more videos you upload, the more you relate to somebody, the more they watch your content, the more views you get, the more subs you get, the more likes. The, and the algorithm starts to like you. Once you feed the algorithm, now you start to get recognized. You get paid from that. But just working a job to do meaningless work, doing the same work all the time, that's not the life that you should be living. Life is more than that. And you need to actually be on that same type of wave. Life is too short. Don't just stay at one place and be comfortable. Don't stay at a job for too long. You got this. Chase your dreams. Life is so filled with abundance. You don't want to live your life not living it all the way through. But I hope this message really helped you out today. If it did, please leave a like, comment on this video, and thank you and have a good one. Let's go.